Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Az, and if you didn't know, I'm back. Last week we had on our channel 3 featured cars. The Z32 300ZX twin turbo, absolutely stunning, 19995. We had the Paul Walker replica car, absolutely cool as f, isn't it? And this stunning grey GTST which sold within an hour. Now today you're looking at me because, as we all know, Mr. Warrener has gone away to get married through the wedding bells. I'm here to talk to you today alongside John about 2 very special cars. Now one of the cars we have teased you for quite a while about, and one of the other cars that we're going to talk about is something very close to my heart, something I've got a real soft spot for. So over to John.
Thanks for that, Az. Hi everyone. Last week we teased a lovely 32 GTR for you in our last video. Today I just want to show you a little bit more about it. There's some lovely features on the car which we're going to go over. There's a lot of information about this car on the internet. You can watch videos of it being drifted by the original Drift King over in Japan. So you can see loads of photos about it. You can look up all the details online, but you can't see the small details, which is what I want to go through for you today. So the car was built by Boss in Japan circa 2004. It's got their BR body kit on, which is their wide arch body kit, which incorporates a 34 GTR front end conversion. So at first glance, the car does look a lot like a 34 GTR. The 32 GTR lends itself to that conversion better than a 33. It's dimensionally closer. The back end, the way the windows are, is a little bit closer to a 34. So at a first glance, you think, oh, it's an R34. Then you look a little bit closer. You can see the rear quarter windows are a little bit squarer. And then you start looking at the back lights and you think, oh, it's a 32 GTR. So it makes the car look really nice. One of the nicest features about this body kit, there's a lot of fiberglass kits out there that are, you know, there's a lot of filler blended into them to make them look right. This kit is such a nice piece that it actually fits perfectly around the window, seamlessly around here and into the boot lid. So this kit isn't blended into the body, it's literally just adhered to the body. Such a nice fit that it looks like it is blended in. Deepens the quarters down here and blends really nicely. No actual filler lines, just a nice fit to the bumper and the quarter. Same around the backlights, same around the boot shuts, just a beautiful body kit. Not like a lot of the things that are available online. Coming around the back, you've got this beautiful carbon spoiler with the original BR.com emblem on. That's a little bit faded now, but it's totally original. The spoiler is adjustable as well with the mount at the back. We're over on the driver's side of the car now. Again, you can see these beautiful body lines. The way the body can fit this car is absolutely superb. Even around the filler cap, the finish is lovely. Often an area that is overlooked on wide arch kits. There's obviously a lot of thought gone in to make that fit lovely. The wheels on the car are Volk Racing GTM split rim alloys. These particular wheels have got quite a large spacer on, obviously to widen the track of the car. To fit under the kit, there's a little bit of a stretch on the tyre there. So moving on to the interior of the car, the most obvious feature is this Bride racing seat. Some of you viewers might have seen last week, a little bit of trouble for a larger gentleman like myself to get in and out of, but very supportive and just what you need in a high performance drift car. One of the nice features I like is this billet BR hub on the steering wheel with this flip up option. It's the first time I've seen anything like that. I was really impressed with that. Just a lovely cool little feature. We've got this Hulk green roll cage in as well. We've got the crossbar out at the minute again to help a man of my frame get in and out. Other than that, fairly minimalistic. You can see all the bare metal floor pans, which is great because you can see the condition of the floor, but it is a little bit noisy, but it is a race car. So moving on to the heart of the car, here we've got an RB26 twin turbo motor, which is fairly standard in a 32 GTR. This one is mildly modified with steel turbos and intake kit. The one thing I wanted to point out about this car was the stitch welding, as you can see on the strut top here. That stitch welding runs throughout the entire car. This car would have been stripped to a bare shell in Japan, stitch welded and built back up from scratch. One last thing to mention about the engine, any research online you'll find that this car originally came with an HKS VCAM conversion. That's now been removed from the car and this engine has had a full engine refresh. So it's a fully built, fresh engine with 0 miles on the clock. So that's the car in a nutshell. We've still got some prep work to do on this. We want to do a little bit of engine detailing, some service work, but this car is for sale. It's going to be hitting the market for £70,000, which I think for a piece of Japanese history like this is incredible value. If you're interested in the car, give me a call. My name's John, 01429 838 885. I can talk to you about the car in more detail, or you can book an appointment. We'll come and show you in person. Thank you very much. Back to Adam.
So as I was saying before, guys, there is a car here that is very, very close to my heart. I have a real soft spot for four-door Skylines. And as you can see, we have this stunning example of an R34 four-door. Now, this is probably one of the models that everybody overlooks because they simply say it's not a Skyline. But I have to say, I totally disagree. This car here has had a DET conversion. And at the moment, we have a fully built forged RB26 block with hybrid turbos, custom ECU, ready to go in it. As you can see, absolutely beautiful example. It has some super rare R34 GTR alloys, R34 GTR Brembos, beautiful pristine bodywork. It's got this lovely optional factory spoiler. And if you haven't noticed already, it's got the cheeky Nismo plate, which I absolutely love. So originally these cars came with a few different engine options and a few different drivetrain options. The engine options were an RB20DE, which was a non-turbo, an RB25DE, which again was a non-turbo, the DET, which was a turbo, and then they had different drivetrain options. Now the drivetrain options on this car is just standard rear-wheel drive, automatic gearbox with the Steptronic system on the steering wheel. What is going to be happening with this car is, as I've said before, we've got a fully built RB26 engine and it's going to get the manual conversion, so it's going to be very, very tail happy in a nice subtle package. Another drivetrain option for this car is the GTV. Now the GTV had the four-wheel drive system. Yes, the same four-wheel drive system as the GTRs. Now, if you were lucky enough to get one of those cars, all you would have to do is drop an RB26 into it, drop a gearbox into it, do some wide arch conversions, and unless somebody looked at the VIN plate, you would never guess it wasn't a real GTR. These are superb value for money, and this is definitely one of the next cars that's going to be happening in the future. The prices are already soaring up, and if you don't already have a Skyline, this is the great budget to get into Skylines, and I can guarantee you this car will make you money as well as give you enjoyment. Just a couple of things about this car. This car originally was the RB25DE, which is the Neo non-turbo, 210 horsepower, nice little lump, twin cam, straight six. This car has actually been modified though. With it being a DE, this has now been modified to a DET and is running about 270 horsepower with the exhaust system, decat and the air filter. So this car in its current condition, and this is a very nice condition car, beautiful, no rust on it at all. I believe this car's probably worth between 18 and 20,000 pounds. Again, this is the budget part of the Skyline world, and it's definitely something that you really need to think about if you're wanting to get into owning the Skyline. Yes, it's got more doors, but you know what they always say, more doors, more... Yeah. Back to John.
Okay, thanks for watching everybody. If you like the video, please like the video. There's a little box below, links to our Facebook page as well. Drop us a comment. Tell us what you want to see on our channel. What do you want to do? Do you want us to see some restoration videos, some time lapse of us restoring the cars? Or are you happy for us to do some reviews on some of the wonderful cars that customers are sending to us? Or even send your own car to us. We're here for you. We can do everything from a service on your car to a bare shell respray and everything in between. Just let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. How'd that sound, Az? All right?
Yeah. It was champion.
Champion. Nervous on camera.
No, it's all right.
Was it Dave's birthday last week? He never said anything.
Last month. Yeah.
Do you know how old he is?
He's got to be pushing 65.
Easy. I reckon closer to, 70?
70. To be fair, it looks quite good for 70. Like. yeah, it looks quite good for 70.
Well, we'll not mention now because he'll probably kick off.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, no worries.